What's up, Pisces? How y'all doing? Let's knock your September reading out. Eh? Sounds like a plan to me. Anybody catching the playback of this video here, if you'd like to find out information on how to schedule a personal reading, follow my Facebook page, my Instagram, or subscribe to my secondary YouTube channel. All of that information will be in the description. Alright, so check underneath the video for all that info. I think that's all I got to say. Oh well. Anyway, let's get into it. Oh, that jumped out pretty quick for you. What is it? Oh, the moon. The moon in the reverse. Moon in the reverse. That is your card. For those of you not familiar with the tarot, that is the card of Pisces. Okay? It looks like you're a little bit out of your element. That could be good. That could be bad. Okay? It can be good if you choose to focus on it, you know, as a good thing, but kind of feel like you're outside of your comfort zone. It's where you need to be, probably. It's kind of what I'm feeling here. Let's go ahead and get 5 shuffles. Here's 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Boom. Ooh. Guess what? Ooh, you got a good overall energy. Uh-oh. Ah, okay. Hang on, hang on. I'm driving y'all nuts right now, ain't I? What are the cards? Tell me, man. Tell me. Ace of Cups. Overall. Okay. Oh, man. Well, I do see somebody here that wants to come back and reconcile. I just don't really see the communication happening just yet. I don't see the communication happening just yet, but there's somebody, could be an Aries, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. But I do see that there is somebody that you have a very, very strong connection with here. Extremely. All right? There's a lot of trust issues between the two of you, though. A lot of trust issues. Oh, it could be a Leo, too. I also have Leo here. Doesn't really matter who it is, y'all. That's just the energies influencing the situation. Okay? Just because you are a certain sign doesn't mean that's the only energy you can work with. Just because you only have certain signs in your chart does not mean those are the only energies you can work with. Alright? I don't care if you look at your chart and you don't have a damn Aries bone in your chart body, okay? You are still free to use Aries energy any damn time you want, okay? So having said that, doesn't really matter what signs we're dealing with here, but for those of you who could be dealing with a Aries, Gemini, a Leo, or an Aquarius, take it however it resonates. The issue here, though, is that I kind of see that your intuition is trying to tell you something about this situation, and you're not listening to it. You're not listening to it. It gets awful difficult to pay attention to what your intuition has to say when you're clouded by negative emotions, okay? With that moon in the reverse right there. Out of your comfort zone, it's very difficult sometimes. Well, not quite so difficult, just scary. Because you got the 7 of Wands right next to it there. Whoever you're dealing with here, though, I do kind of feel like they want to reconcile with you. They do have a lot of love for you. They're watching you from afar. They're just holding themselves back because they are pretty damn sure that it would be a waste of time. And I almost kind of feel like you feel the same way. You know? I almost feel like that conclusion is mutually exclusive. It's mutual. Okay, but you all both feel that way about the situation exclusively. You know? I'm gonna pull another spread here. I gotta clarify that. I gotta get some more details on that spread here. A few more details, man. That wasn't enough. This is looking saucy and juicy, man. Let's go ahead and let me clarify that whole spread, universe. See if I can get at least some more details on it. Some more details, a little bit more in depth about it. Woo! Page of Swords. Page of Swords upright this time. So somebody's eventually going to break the silence and communicate. Let's get 4 shuffles. Here's 1. Oh, hang on. I keep doing this. Where's it at? I got a card from the other deck stuck in here. Oh well. Here's 2. 3. And 4. Two of Wands. Somebody's gonna break the silence. I don't know who it's gonna be though. Somebody wants to come out of conflict. There's that Lover's card again. Could definitely be a Gemini, but again, does not have to be. Either way, there's a very strong connection felt here between you and the person you're dealing with, I feel like y'all both feel this connection. Strong as hell, boy. Been trying to move on from this and trust the process, but you're getting a little bit impatient. There's that other card. What is it? Ooh, the 8 of Cups. So what I'm feeling here is that somebody needs to break the silence eventually, or 7 of Pentacles reversed in the 8 of Cups. The waiting game isn't going to happen forever. Oh, it can happen for quite some time. You know, you can sit and wait for a month, 6 months, a year, maybe sometimes even 2 years, depending on how like deep this connection is. But eventually, it's going to be too late. Page of Swords, 2 of Wands. Somebody needs to break the silence here. It's probably what I'm going to title this video. Somebody needs to break the silence. Okie dokie. Well, let's look a little bit more into the person that you're dealing with here. Person Pisces is dealing with. September 2019. Boom. 6 of Wands. Let's get 6 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube's been doing that the past couple days. Did that to me yesterday too. Did that to me yesterday on an all signs video of all videos. You know, the ones that everybody likes to show up to. Didn't notify anybody. I don't know. All right, so whoever you're dealing with right here, is this somebody, are they at a distance from you by chance? I don't know. For some of you, this person's like at a distance from you, like they're far away. Doesn't have to be though. Either way, they still miss you. Ooh, the Death card. Hey, I randomly pulled this card out too for the thumbnail. You know what I'm saying? Like I just grabbed a card off the top of the deck to snap the thumbnail, and it was the Death card. It's funny that it came back out in the reading like that. But yeah, I kind of feel like they do want to come out of abandonment here, but they're getting tired of waiting. They're about to move on from this. Boy, I'm gonna tell you what, they do miss you, and they would accept a love offer from you, I think. And I think for some of you, they're thinking about it, but they're getting real close. Getting real close to just being like, you know what? Never mind. No, never mind. Knight of Cups reversed, 6 of Swords. No, I'm moving on from this. I miss you. It was good times, but... All right, well, I'm going to pull a different spread here. What would happen if you reached out? What would happen if you reached out? That's one of the things, those of y'all been following me for a while, I'm changing the style of my reading. I've been saying that at the beginning of every September video, but I'm not doing the same spreads, you know, for every sign, you know, cookie cutter. Like, I'm feeling it out, and whatever spread I feel like needs to come up next is one I'm doing. So right now, it looks like there's some silent tension between Pisces and somebody else. And I'm going to see what would happen if Pisces reached out. What would happen if my Pisces people reached out and tried to contact this individual? Universe. How would they respond? How would they react? 5 of Wands reversed. Okay, I don't really think they would fight or argue with you necessarily. Let's get 5 shuffles. There's 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Oh, Nine of Pentacles reversed. Five of Pentacles. I think they would be a little bit apprehensive at first. A little bit apprehensive. But I do think that they would go ahead and take the new leap of faith after a little bit, but I don't really think they would trust it. They wouldn't trust it at first. It would take some time. It would take some time and some work and some patience here, for sure. Four of Swords reversed. Six of Wands reversed next to it. The Hierophant reversed. They'd be too afraid. They may possibly feel like you would be just using them, you know? Because I got the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse up there. For some of you, this could be a very small amount of people. But for some of you, they may be feeling like, oh, what do they want? Money? They want something? It's kind of what I'm getting from this right here. Again, whether that's true or not, all I'm doing is reading it from their perspective. So if it resonates, take it. If it don't, chuck it. But that's kind of what I'm getting right here. I still feel like they're a little bit clung to the past, too. A little bit clung to the past. I have to pull some more cards here because I am seeing that they would take the new leap of faith right here, but I don't know if they would ever come around to actually trusting it. Boom, Temperance reversed. King of Swords reversed, Hierophant reversed. Boom, Nine of Swords reversed. And the Page of Swords reversed. So I do see here that it looks like any nervousness or tension that is lingering between the two of you would subside. It would subside, but I kind of feel like both of you, it would kind of be like, okay, I see now. I see it from a bigger picture now, you know? For some of you, man, I don't know. That's very back and forth here. It would take a lot to get this individual to trust you, is all I'm saying. I do think that they would do it. I think that they would end up taking the leap of faith, but I don't know how, like, emotionally invested they would be. They would still be heavily on guard. Heavily on guard, okay? Well, let's see what timelines you're headed towards. What timelines is my Pisces people headed towards? Anything new coming in? New shit? Repeated cycles or what? Oh, Six of Swords just showed his face. 1, 2, and 3 shuffles for what timelines my Pisces people are headed toward. Nine of Swords in the upright. Ace of Swords, the Empress, Page of Cups reversed. Knight of Swords reversed. There's that Six of Wands again in the same position. So most likely, I just kind of see you bearing through with whatever anxiety and nervousness is being caused from this situation. I don't really see you putting much of it into it. I don't see you breaking the silence either. I don't see you doing it. Nope. So eventually, I kind of feel like, you see, in the Tower, I feel like time is going to just do its course. And finally, after some time, probably near the end of the month, let's see, September. Okay, fall's coming up here real soon. So probably near the changing of the seasons. Probably somewhere near the changing of the seasons, it's really going to set in. Like, you know, it's going to take you a little bit to get past this, get through this, but it'll click. It'll click. Okay. Yep. All right. It's a done dollar. I accept it now. I accept it. Knowing it and accepting it are two different things. Like, you can sit and you can recite the script on paper, but actually feeling it and accepting it and comprehending and understanding it for what it is a totally different ballpark, y'all. Totally different ballpark. Well, how about a freestyle spread? Freestyle spread, whatever randomly comes out. Freestyle spread for my Pisces people. And then we'll do the advice. Boom. 5 of Wands reversed again. All right. 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. 'Temperance reversed. Page of Swords reversed again. Damn it. 2 of Swords, High Priestess. Lovers reversed. 3 of Swords reversed. Okay, so after a while, I feel like you're going to grow very, very impatient. Very impatient, because I still see the lack of communication, the lack of action, not 100% sure what to do. So basically, that's going to result in nothing happening. Nothing. Nothing. No moves being made, no action being taken. Nothing. So the connection is going to, as you become more and more drained by clinging on to this connection, inevitably by default, okay, you will stop feeling it. Because as an ego defense mechanism, which is not bad, okay, as an ego defense mechanism, you will subconsciously be pushed back upwards again. Your ego body and your ego mind and heart will not allow itself to die. Will not allow itself to die over heartbreak. Every now and then it happens. Every now and then. That's not very common though. Not very common. It can make you really sick and make you really ill. But the vast majority of the time, the ego will not allow itself to die over heartbreak. It will figure out a defense mechanism that helps you get over it. The only way you can go back down at that point is if you choose to. If you become addicted to those negative emotions, which some of you very well may. Okay? But I just kind of see it for the most part. You're becoming so drained by it. Your brain doesn't remember how to fire off the chemicals that produce these negative emotions. You've used them all. They're gone. You know? So by default, I see you getting over this for the most part. You're going to get over it. What it looks like is happening, but we're going to pull the advice spread. See what you should do. That says what you're most likely going to do. Let's see what you should do. Advices for Pisces. There we go. I had to say it, man. Boom. The Lover's card in the upright. All right. Let's see. 4 shuffles. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. 9 of Swords. Okay. All right. Boy, I tell you what, you need to regain your sense of strength, first of all. Second of all, you need to pay more attention to your money. All right, I know that sounds like kind of ambiguous and cliche, but just take it however it resonates. Regain your sense of strength. All right, stop focusing on the negative aspect of every single situation. Okay, acknowledging it, okay, cool. Nothing wrong with acknowledging it, but focusing on it is a totally different thing. Totally different thing. I think you need to use the anxiety that you go through, use that as an opportunity for self-learning, self-awareness, okay? Go inside and find the root cause of your anxiety. 9 times out of 10, I would almost be willing to say 10 times out of 10, but the vast majority of the time that you are having an anxiety attack and a panic attack, it's because your intuition is trying to tell you something that your ego is having a hard time processing. Okay? And I would say 100% of the time, it's because you're afraid you're going to lose control. That's what it's all about, is the ego wants control. And it wants to be able to calculate and map things out. And when it can't do that, when it can't figure out how to take control of a situation, which it doesn't need to do all the damn time, it freaks out and goes crazy. And it starts this wheel, the thought emotion wheel. Okay? The thought produces an emotion, then the emotion produces another thought, and the thought produces another emotion, and it's self-inflicted. Okay? And after a while, once that wheel starts spinning so fast, it gets really, really hard to slow it down. Really, really hard. So which came first, the thought or the emotion, the chicken or the egg? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Do what you can to just allow it to spin so fast that it flies off and just stops spinning altogether. Let it hit you, you know. Monitor what's going on inside of you as far as frequency and vibration goes. Okay, you're casting vibrations like boulders in a pond, man. Being in manifestation mode can be very good or it can be very bad, depending on what you're casting out there. Okay? Oh yeah, I'm on manifestation mode. Yeah, I'm manifesting powerfully. Well, it's not good if you're sending out doo-doo vibrations, man. I'm gonna tell you what. Also, you need to acknowledge the fact that you're dealing with a very near and dear soulmate. Oh, yes, you are. I don't care what they did to you. Don't care what you did to them. Don't care how much you love them, hate them, want to kill them, whatever. I don't give a damn. It's a very near and dear soulmate from the other side. One of your best friends. All right? Learning to understand and accept how that works makes life easier to navigate through. Easier. Doesn't take away all your problems. There's no way to do that, but makes it a little bit easier to understand things, you know? So, alrighty, I really do feel like the message that y'all needed to hear has come through. I hope that reading resonated. If it doesn't, that sucks. Check your moon, rising, and Venus. Alright? We will still see how everything plays out throughout the rest of the month with the weekends, the weeklies, and all that good jazz in between. Till then, I'm going to go ahead and hop out of here, and I'll see y'all later. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, alright? Have a good one.